slow you to death. There's so many slows, so little actual CC out of Weibo. Still, the amount of damage that this composition has is incredible.
Yeah, and we talked about it, right? Do we think Weibo...
Yeah.
Again, I really want to call back to what Elk was able to do in some huge Game 5s of big postseason matchups with On to find wins on this very combo, running over lanes as we get to play my favorite game, top laner, ultimate chicken. But my god, Zika, the damage is ludicrous. He finds first blood bot side. It's just flashes galore coming out here. Erha trades out Vampire, Elk dead though to JunJia. We have kills flying off the map.
Back and forth between all of the different lanes at this point. We get to see what it was that was exciting right there. Yeah, with that level 6 in the upgrade smite, JunJia just going to be able to grab himself that Drake and move back on out. I don't know ward though.
JunJia on the top side is going to smite steal from Jiejie onto 1. That's the win that they're looking for. The Flash Frost is going to land into the Glacial Storm. HongQ, the early damage that he's been able to put together with his classic...
Still, he got hit by the bubble earlier on, which kind of delayed the full rotation. And you don't have to lose out onto too much, just a flash and a heal.
Here comes JunJia in the fog. Yep, gonna flash to get the cease and desist down into the tidal wave knockup and the culling. That was phenomenal, JDG. 2 kills.
Game. Really nice to see them being able to grab a lot of the objectives at the moment and keeping this composition that needed things going well for them early game ahead.
Yeah, not to rub salt in the wound of the region here. Games in the short window of time he had with Weibo, but I assume he hadn't. So to make that call and then fall flat like this is pretty bad, but there's a flash heroic charge into a beautiful combo coming out from Xiaohu. The egg form not to save HongQ, and Jiejie says, hold on a minute, I'm going to try and rescue this early game.
Into the thinnest bit of a wall that you possibly have. JunJia now has to jump away.
Keeper's verdict to cancel the Fault Breaker. No. That was beautiful, Jiejie. Only problem here being Xiaohu's mana bar completely depleted, or that would have been 2 kills.
Yeah, I mean, this is the unfortunate thing about not having fully stacked up that tier quite yet. JunJia could now look towards the bottom lane if he really feels like it, although still the flank coming through.
Flash Cocoon comes down, but again, Elk with the tidal wave hitting him, he can't push out enough damage to really punish GALA. Good peel there from Vampire, as everybody's TPing down here. HongQ joining for JDG's. Zika joins for Weibo. With everything he is a Kanik, like nobody's killing. Neither of them are going to kill him on his own. There's no real threat there, and JunJia will be able to pick up a Rift Herald.
We have yet to see a proper fight come through with multiple members. Instead, we're just going to get another gank, another dive.
All right, so the Equalizer does some good early damage, but Jiejie just patiently waits for the wave to come up, and no HongQ egg to...
Still, I like what JDG is doing. They're just going to push their way through the mid lane. You can't hold this tower with just Elk.
God, GALA. First strike, double tap, takes 40% of Elk's HP bar out here, and now Weibo, I don't know if he really can make this work. JunJia's just going to smite secure the dragon nonetheless. Keeper's verdict is going to punt out JunJia. They are going to turn on the Xiaoxu. He goes all out, but he kind of works right back into Weibo. Flashes, Equalizer comes down. That's a great tidal wave from Vampire, though. JDG looking to disengage. Looking to flash on top of GALA. Clench flash out of GALA will get him out. Weibo desperately want to claim some of these kills. They keep up the chase. They're unrelenting. But
they're gonna. The Poppy's not building full tank, you know. You've got yourself the Sun to Sky, so you just have to be very careful of where GALA is.
Oh like yeah, there we go. Jiejie.
Boy.
He's chowing down on the culling for now, but I think he's full.
Yeah, I mean, you can't rely on that as your only true engage tool.
So uphill battle nonetheless here for Weibo. And they've got to find a window for one of these picks with the Elysaur to make a fight 4v5 at a clutch time. Always that Poppy ult, super valuable as we end it, you know, sort of a mid-lane egg-ram style at TP going to come across from Xiaoxu. It's GALA dashing forward to get a culling onto Erha and Zika. Doesn't get a ton of innate value, and Weibo are just going to try and charge down this dragon. There's the Keeper's verdict. It's going to punt out HongQ. 5 versus 4. Can JunJia get into the pit? That's a big cocoon. I don't think he can find it. Cloud Soul has been stalled by Weibo. Can they get out, though? Because the fight will not look clean. GALA going to dash forward. Equalizer onto the back line. HongQ eats a chunk of it.
GALA.
Zika gets knocked down very, very low from GALA. There's Season Assist engage, but there's the heroic charge into his own wall. JunJia can get himself out as GALA finds 1 kill. GALA finds 2 kills off to the top side of the fight. It's the team fight maestro of the LPL to once again give JDG the edge they need. Elk will find 1 trade back onto Xiaoxu, but none else left to find here as Weibo scatter into the wind.
I mean, can Elk and Xiaohu get back away? It looks like Xiaohu potentially going to be the final catch. HongQ, just about doesn't.
do what he does best and find those aggressive dashes forward. But GALA overstepping here is going to get caught by JJ. He's going to cleanse the first knockup. Keeper's Verdict comes across. The tidal wave isn't enough. GALA's picked off, opening to Weibo. How much more can they get? Equalizer down. Recall comes across for Erha as he repels on top of Vampire. 2 kills for Weibo, and now they've got to go all out for the Baron here.
I mean, when we're talking about ways is available for JunJia, he can try smite this away.
JJ has been one of the best smiting junglers we have in the LPL this split. Can JunJia do what feels like the unthinkable? He is not spotted. He is going to get a good shot at this.
Oh, he missed!
Do they come off? Oh, he doesn't go over the wall. He wants to go after Elk instead. Cease and desist, but JunJia, you went too early. Weibo patiently waited out, and they don't even reset the Baron. So now it has to be the solo lanes, and Xiaoxu is in the all-out, but he's lost all of his resistances, and that means Xiaohu can take him down. It's only HongQ left, but he's zoned away. Weibo, get the Baron onto all 5 and flip this game 3 on its head.
It's going to be one final kill. Erha is going to die, but what a...
On JunJia, so the steal would have been a tough spot. But regardless, that's all in the past now. Weibo have bought themselves such valuable time to collect a lot of gold. And where I want to really point out the value of that is we've allowed Elk to start to slowly swing this AD carry matchup. As powerful as Lucian is, Caitlyn, when you get to 4 or 5 items, the range she has, she becomes so much more impressive. As JDG is looking for a flank again. Gonna mark onto HongQ, but no hero charge stun comes across. But they catch Xiaoxu TPing in onto a trap. Zika, oh my god, his flame spitter damage is gross. HongQ's pushed away, but they find the re-engage. Yes, going to stasis. Tidal Wave is gonna hit up onto Erha. Flash out of Zika to get over the wall. Culling gonna come down and not find any of these low health bars. And guess what's on the map, Bloxer? Another Cloud Drake with everyone hurting badly.
And I mean, that's the majority of your big ultis gone from JDG now.
Oh, they see it. They're going after HongQ. He has to flash, and Seraph Steel comes down. Zika, you have to time this very well. He's going to go after GALA with the flick.
He's done it.
He's fully overheated.
He's done it.
Over the wall to find the crit shot. GALA goes down. JunJia's caught as well. Weibo refused to quit on this series.
They are the nemesis of JDG at this point. You can put them down, but you cannot put them out. Going to be able to grab themselves this Cloud Drake. And Slayer, this is now twice in a row that JDG have gone for the soul and been unable to claim it.
And they're losing even more gold off the back of it. This Baron power play ticks over to a 3.5k gold swing. All of the gold lead for Weibo eclipsed off of that Baron, off of that team fight.
Yep.
JDG are sputtering, and they are running out of time to really find their form again to try and keep this series in their favor.
And hats off to Zika, goes for the flank once, goes for the flank a second time, now just going to drop the equalizer down onto this bot lane tier 2 tower, try to help out with the siege. I mean, you haven't been able to get as much use out of the Baron as you would have liked as Weibo, but it doesn't matter. You've managed to do everything you want.
Weibo can still have a real shot now at the best birthday present they could give the General, a series win on his special
with the
day.
miasma, and just with the constant threat of a long-range Elk hitting down onto you, how do you actually weave your way through these team fights as a Lucian?
Oh, dashing forward, he's lucky to have JunJia that covers onto JJ. Cease and desist, Vault Breaker, whole combo onto JJ. Gets himself out, but he is hurting. And Baron's up. Yeah, he's after sprinting back up. JJ's getting chunked. HongQ doing so good. Zoning with the Glacial Storm, getting this chip damage that's slowly going to start to hurt. JJ, can you get into this pit? There's the equalizer down. HongQ has to flash out. Keeper's Verdict engaged.
Oh, Xiaohu!
Pitted, and Xiaohu is going to go after and cut down a huge carry. GALA falls to the birthday boy who makes the play to maybe win this series here for Weibo. JJ going to flash after Vampire to try and find this last kill. With only JunJia up and remaining, Baron be damned. Weibo might find this series win here. Vampire's doing a good job stalling, but Weibo, they're going right down the mid lane, and they have JunJia cornered. Zika flashing after him. He does get away for now, but these death timers might just be too long for JDG to save this series.
They've done it. They've turned this back around. That's the benefit of a snake with boots. And they're going to be able to take down JDG once again. One Nexus Tower falls. The second does as well. And a final Keeper's Verdict will close the series out.
What a series.